Conditions are unsettled, to say the least, across the Caribbean. We're in the peak of the hurricane season. The Leeward Islands remains blustery as Jerry passes towards the north, and we could have an unsettled weekend as well. Starting out in the tropics, we still have the tropical storm watch in effect for St. Martin and St. Bartholomew. They've been dropped from Sabre and St. Eustatius. And as we see, Jerry is north of the islands, but even though it's still bringing those large swells offshore, pumping in some large breaking waves, and as it continues to move towards the northwest, those waves of 3 to 4 meters will continue to impact the Leeward Islands and parts of the Virgin Islands. So there you can see, there is a Hurricane Jerry. Meanwhile, towards the east, we do have that disturbance, an area of low pressure. There is some slow organizing of the system carrying on. It is over some warm waters. It is in a favorable area for some development. And as it makes its way closer to the island chain, we could be seeing the possibility of some heavy showers, some intense downpours by Sunday. So that's why there's an adverse weather alert in effect from Sunday into Monday. But at least for tonight and tomorrow, the instability from Jerry will likely bring a few showers across the island. A few showers could turn thundery as well. And all of that is part of that low trough system that will trail from Jerry as it makes its way across towards the north of the Leeward Islands. So for Trinidad tonight, a lingering shower or two. Through tomorrow morning, the daytime heating, some showers expected along the northern range. During the heat of the afternoon, again, there's still the medium chance of a thunder shower erupting. And in those showers, you could be seeing gusty winds as well as street or flash flooding. So you should get used to this by now as we go through the months of September, October, and then towards the second peak of the wet season in November. Now, temperature-wise, we'll still feel quite hot. 33 degrees Celsius in parts of Pinal and Caroni could be getting up to 34, 33 expected in Crown Point. And for those heading offshore, you have your high tide at 8:45 a.m., next one at 8:30 p.m. Now, those long northerly swells continue at 15 seconds. They will continue to agitate seas, so be mindful about that. Looking at waves of 2 meters out in the Atlantic, where we could be seeing rough seas by late Sunday, going into Monday, 3 to 4 meters. As we see that disturbance near. Also, the Meteorological Service has issued an adverse weather alert from Sunday morning at 6 a.m., running all the way until Monday at 8 p.m. Significant rainfall with possibility of increasing the risk of landslides. Rainfall amounts of 50 millimeters for Sunday and Monday, so we could be looking at totals of 100 millimeters over the 2 days. And that's why you'll be seeing the increased risk of landslides as well as street or flash flooding. And there will also be some gusty winds in there, 65 kilometers per hour. That's up to tropical storm force winds, but it won't necessarily be a tropical storm as it nears us, but definitely it will bring the unsettled weather through Sunday and Monday. So no surprise then, windy, blustery conditions expected towards the end of the weekend into early next week. We could be seeing some brightening of the skies by late Monday, but more so on Tuesday. But do be mindful offshore as well as on land of the winds, as well as those intense showers. Now, across the Hispaniola, there's an area of low pressure here. This has a low chance of developing, but it will continue to bring some brisk showers, some of them turning heavy across Haiti, as well as for Jamaica. Temperatures subdued here, no higher than 31 degrees Celsius. And for the Eastern Caribbean, some feeder bands, as well as the trough emanating from Jerry will continue to bring some of those showers from the Leeward Islands coming down towards the windwards, and we'll also see a weak trough system pushing through as well on Saturday for the windwards, so that will generate some brisk showers before they see more intense rainfall appearing on Sunday. So that's your weather, and that's it from me.